You are literally feeding your kids plastic glue and industrial lubricants.
Have you noticed grocery stores aren't what they used to be? It feels like something is shifting.
I'm talking about Oreos, that cream in the middle. It's not cream at all. It's rapeseed oil whipped with emulsifiers that act like edible glue holding the sludge together. And the cookie part strip cocoa and chemical stabilizers enough to start clogging your arteries if you eat them too much. I scanned them with the Reveal It app and it came back as 82% processed. This is unbelievable.
So taking care of you is your responsibility. I read those books and started practicing, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is it. And that's when I began to understand the importance of knowledge. Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food.
Between lab-grown meat expansion and synthetic proteins, big corporate control of our food is growing fast.
A juicy, sizzling steak made by computer. While obtaining regular meat is a process that's been taking place for millennia, cow, butcher, beef, Redefined Meat, a meat alternative startup out of Israel, makes their product using a highly technical process. The mix of soy and pea protein, chickpeas, beetroot, nutritional yeast, and coconut fat is formed into steak-like shapes using a 3D printer.
Our goal is to become the largest meat company in the world just by harnessing technology instead of animals.
Meat substitutes are not new, but unlike the soy-based crumbles that mimic ground beef, Redefined Meat's product is designed to act, taste, and cut like flank steak.
This is the holy grail of alternative meat.
But the most important part, how does it taste? This diner was happy.
The texture feels right. Even the smell smells like the real thing. Really authentic for meats. Revolution.
And the weird part? Most people weren't even part of this conversation. It just happened.
People don't understand because I work for the FDA, as a graduate student. What people don't understand is like the FDA is not doing the clinical studies. The drug companies are actually doing the studies for themselves for their own drug. And then they're bringing them studies and saying, look what I did here.
Right.
Now, imagine if you had a child, checking their own homework. They're going to get 100 every time.
Every time.
And so that's what I mean by how herbs are really a great source of not only detoxifying the body, because we know if you eat something like parsley, cilantro, basil, they remove heavy metals from the body. Just by incorporating those type of things in your diet.
Cenomix is a transnational company that creates flavor enhancement for products for transnational companies like Pepsi, Kraft, Nestle, Campbell. And what they've been doing is that they grab kidney cells from human aborted fetuses. So they grab these kidney cell lines, and in laboratory, they replicate these cells and they put them in all your products. What products are we talking about? Well, we're talking about your Gatorade. Drink some aborted babies. Yes, seriously. We're talking about Lay's chips, Pepsi products, all right? Tropicana juices, Dasani water, Minute Maid. We have to not consume anything from these companies.
Look at the pattern. Billionaires buying farmland, investors pushing lab-grown products. It's consolidation.
There's no money in nutrition. It's not quality people want, it's quantity. You see, bigger food means bigger profits, and bigger profits mean money, money, money!
I'm not saying anything shady is happening, but power isn't always hidden.
The meat that we grind up in the sausage and the hamburger, and that's why we made those the most popular things, sausage for breakfast and hamburger for lunch. And so all the goyim out here are really eating their children. And even when we say this outright and tell you people, you don't believe it. So that's your problem.
People who eat hot dogs eat them because they taste so good. But what's in them is not so good. We've learned to accept it, but I don't know if you'll feel so accepting after this. The company Clear Foods recently analyzed 345 hot dog and sausage products from 75 brands and retailers and found Are you hot dog lovers ready for this? Human DNA in 2% of the samples and in 2/3 of the vegetarian samples. And get this, 10% of all vegetarian products appear to contain meat. Clear Food says that there are some companies producing high-quality hot dogs, top scores to Butterball, McCormick, Eckrich, and Hebrew National. Human DNA.
Sometimes it's just quiet. When so few people control so much of our food, who's really deciding what we eat?
What exactly are they spraying on our vegetables here? So Chemstar makes Produce Max, which you see is being sprayed even on your organic vegetables here. It contains sodium hypochlorite, which is bleach, and also 6,000 parts per million of chlorine.
She calls me day and night. I'm sorry, girl, you just don't make me feel right. I never meant to make you cry, you were right. Just leave me be, I'm not gonna put up a fight. And every time you wake up feeling worse and then you check the time. It's never what it feels like, just throw me a dime. If everything was good, then you would feel alive.
This matters because it's about transparency. It's not about fear. It's about being aware.
I discovered that the chicken was not a natural bird. That it was a crossbreed between an African jungle fowl and a buzzard or a vulture. I was shocked. See, the buzzard eats everything and anything, and it had the most incredible tasting meat on the earth. Because it ate everything. It had every flavor built into its flesh. Because you are what you eat, so the buzzard was what it ate, everything. The African jungle fowl only ate grain, and it also ate food that was left over in the villages in Africa, but it wasn't afraid of humans. So it wasn't domesticated, but it wasn't afraid. But its meat tasted terrible. So they figured that it was very hard to catch the vulture and eat him. This was way back in the days. But if they took a jungle fowl and a vulture and somehow got them to go out on a date, that they would come up with a brand new bird, the chicken. Well, the chicken was an albino bird that does not live in nature by itself. You'll never find a chicken anywhere in the world running around. Only on farms. You have to change the biochemistry of things that are natural. The chicken is not natural. It doesn't run away. It doesn't fight for itself. The turkey is natural. The turkey fights. In fact, the turkey will break its eggs. That's why you don't see turkey eggs at the grocery store. They can't get to them. Okay?
If you want to understand how our food system is changing, hit like and subscribe. Stay curious.
So I cut watermelon for my kids, and they're all bringing it right back, saying they don't like the texture. I've seen enough videos of people posting rubbery watermelon. I can't believe I got one. I got a rubbery watermelon. The texture is so weird. Like, you gotta bend it so far before it will break.
So I got this watermelon at Walmart, and I like to rinse my watermelon before I cut it, and it's like killing.
Notice of this cabbage here. Now this cabbage is on fire.
I ain't never
Now
seen a
take
cabbage
notice.
on a stove like that.
It's not even burnt.
Oh, what?
See that? See that? Shiny.
Oh, no.
Look at us. Better be careful what you eat.
Hell yeah.
Take notice.
Usually it's supposed to be on fire, but it's not.
Robbery.
You can't even break
All
it.
you brothers and sisters out there love cabbage like I love cabbage. You better check this stuff out.
And this is what y'all eat at Taco Bell.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. What? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Oh no, that sums up the year perfectly.
So this is a steak I got at a steakhouse in Weatherford on my way to a cattle sale in Kansas. I should have known at first because it's really hard to get an 8-ounce filet that's truly a filet because they just don't get that big in animals very often. Then when it came perfectly round, I should have suspected something. I ate a little bit of it and I thought, man, something's not right. So you can definitely tell this is glued together. Probably a sirloin that's been tenderized and glued together to look like a fillet, not a fillet.
Look at this shit. Put a magnet that I got from here into the Great Value Chicken.
It literally won't go in.
Squeeze them hard,
Purdue. Let's try Purdue. Look at that shit. It's not falling. It's not falling. Watch.
What's actually going on? Just cut this avocado. No avocado state.
Eggs from fucking Costco. Crack them in a separate bowl because I just grabbed one and that's a motherfucking roundworm that just came out of that fucking egg.
But look. Look at the if I press texture. it, my finger makes an indent like a sponge. And then I did this. Squeeze. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. I squeezed it as hard as I could and look, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller.
Chicken sandwich from Burger King. Be careful what you'll eat.
So, let's follow the power. I'm not saying anything shady is happening, but look at the pattern here. We have billionaires buying up massive amounts of farmland while investors push lab-grown alternatives.
All right, check this out, guys. This top one is from Walmart, the Walmart cheese. The rest of them are crap. I want to show you why you do not eat Walmart. All right, we're going to put the Walmart one on, this very first one here. Now we've got the cheese on all of them. Let me move the Walmart cheese real quick. All right, watch this.
A few moments later.
Not even a couple minutes of cheese. But check this out. Come in closer. All of this is nice and melted. Now you ready for this? Here comes the kicker. Watch this. Yeah. There ain't no way I would put this on anything of mine. This is not cheese. This is not food. This is pretend food, in my opinion.
We have to ask the hard questions. If they control the land and the labs, who's really deciding what ends up on our dinner plates? The truth is written in the patterns. We just have to be willing to see them. Stick around.
Yeah. I've been crawling through the dirt so long. Every step felt like a broken song. But the sun is burning holes in the fear. I'm done looking back, it's up from here. No anchor